Ade.
Hi there, can I just get a farmer's wrap? Sausage, please.
That's it?
And do you guys have Coke Zero?
I'm sorry?
And a Coke Zero, and that's everything.
What size?
Medium?
Thank you, Kim Devil.
What size? What it do, guys? Good morning. I'm headed downtown to meet Subie right now because he's gonna help me with a very special campaign project that I have, and an opportunity that I have with a shoe brand named Mountain Coast, and they were looking for something more like city vibes, city runs, right? You know, being in Toronto, no better than going into the city, all the skyline, the buildings, the traffic, just the city buzz that we have in Toronto. I felt like there's just no better place to do that. So as a content creator, this is kind of how I make money. We get like brand deals and brand opportunities like this, similar to what we did with ASRV, or what I did with ASRV, and kind of what I'm doing there right now with Transparent Labs too. So speaking about like this Mountain Coast campaign, I don't really film downtown a lot, especially outdoors, because it's just so busy. I think this is kind of, I'm not in a good position to film right now too, because I don't have a game plan. I usually storyboard for brand opportunities like this, but I don't have a storyboard. Just because I've been so busy with Acreto, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to put out heat, right? I have Subie helping me too. We brought our gimbal, we have all of our gear, so we're just going to kind of run around downtown, see what the skyline looks like, see what the vibe feels like, and kind of just film. And honestly, doing it like this, taking this approach is it's fun too, because it takes a lot more time, but like you get to experiment with shit, right? You get to see what's going to work and what's not going to work. Fuck a plan sometimes. Just go in there, have fun, film, and see what happens.
$8, please.
What is this?
Cold brew.
Coke Zero.
Huh?
Coke Zero. Can I grab a Diet Coke? Thank you. Alright, so downtown Toronto now. Basically get ready, set up the gimbal, kind of scope out the area, and then kind of just check out what's around and how we're gonna shoot. So let's go.
Those are nice though. I asked for those, but they're out.
I like your fit, bro. Did you just get this?
No, I haven't worn these, but I had these.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
These are pretty new though.
These are nice.
You have these. You wore them last time.
Yeah, but mine's black. The blue is actually kind of nice. No. Here are the P1s that I gotta shoot with. Yes, sir. Look clean, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Alright, so it is 5 p.m. so I don't know how many hours that was, but I think that was about like 2.5 or 3 hours, close to. But that was a very successful shoot. Downtown was it was dead. Like there was no one really here, so basically had a lot of empty roads where I could film. But that was a very, very successful shoot, especially with a gimbal too. And like, if you know, anytime like you're filming like running shots with a gimbal, they can be kind of hit or miss depending on what gimbal you have. They can be either too shaky, they're not balanced correctly, things like that. So really appreciate you, Subie, for coming out and helping me and bringing your gimbal too, because my gimbal was not balanced, so it was not working out. It didn't work out with my gimbal, but we got his camera and we got his gimbal and we could do all the shots for the Mountain Coast campaign. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I cooked up. So this is the video. This is a city that never stops. The same city that taught me to never stop. This is where I walked my first steps, ran my first mile, and in your heartbeat, I found mine. And in these streets I never slow down. This is what keeps me in motion. Because it's not just made for running, it's made for every stride of life, every passion, every dream worth chasing. And now with every stride I take, I carry that same spirit forward. Because you've shown me what it means to be relentless. Back home, showered, ate dinner, time to open up some packages. So firstly, the very special package, the big reveal. Also my samples came in, hopefully I can try them on. Alright, man, we got this big ass package here, okay? So in my last video I said, I'm not really afraid of spending money anymore in like investing in my own content career. And this is probably my biggest purchase, besides this camera, ever. So let's open this shit up. Alright, how do I even open this? Any guesses what this is? This is almost $5,000, no, $4,500.
Wait, why don't you use scissors?
Alright, any guesses what it is? Chat? Too late, let's open it. Let's go. It's actually the wrong way, but let's go. Let's go. Man, This is crazy. This is my first ever laptop that I purchased myself, okay? The only laptop I had was back when I was in university. This is perfect because we're leaving for New York on Wednesday. And what I used to do is I'd grab my Mac Mini right here. I would literally grab this. I'd grab all my SDs. I'd grab this keyboard, my mouse, and I'd grab this docking station. And I'd literally bring it to wherever I'm vacationing. And I'd like, what do? We'd like run to the closest Best Buy so we can grab one of these monitors. But now that I have the laptop, I can finally be able to just work remotely. And I don't have to worry about like going to like finding a monitor, you know. Let's open this. Okay, so this is the 16-inch MacBook Pro M4 Pro chip, 48 gigs. I was debating on getting the 24 or 48, but the amount of color grading I'm doing, I need the 48. It's already so slow on my lap. 48 was a no-brainer, and of course, I really wanted to do a terabyte, but I couldn't afford it. So, all right, ready? Let's do it. Oh my god! Look at Minato, his shadow. Minato's shadow. The fourth Hokage. Oh.
Please don't drop that. You don't have Apple Care yet.
I don't know what this is. You're gonna have to figure that out for me, babe. Oh, okay. Is this the new charger? There it is. Got the new cords here. That's it, right? That's it.
So pretty. We'll see, I guess.
God bless. Thank you for putting me in this position to be able to afford this shit, even though I'm financing it at 0% APR. Stop hating.
Ooh.
Okay, the real question is, I got 2 USB-Cs here, 3, 1 HDMI.
Wow. Oh, wow.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Oh, perfect. I can bring all my SD cards or SSDs. Perfect. All right, that's that. Wait, if you have information on another Mac or Windows PC, you can transfer it to this Mac?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, how? That's crazy. So now I don't even need to like re-download DaVinci or like Photoshop then, right? Is that what it's saying?
Maybe.
Okay, so I can actually transfer information from a Mac Mini to this Mac, so that's gonna save me so much time because I was so concerned about like transferring all my files, my apps with DaVinci, old edits, all these things. But I can do it with like a migration assistant app, but that's gonna kind of like, I'm gonna do that basically overnight when I sleep, so I don't need to worry about it. But right now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try on the samples. That's fine. We're gonna try on my samples that just came in. Came in relatively quick, so we're really excited. Let's do it. Alright, so here we go. We have the package right here. Let's open up the samples. Let's just quickly try it out, okay? First things first is we got the hoodie. So I was very particular about this hoodie, okay? So there's some things they couldn't do right now. For example, like these eyelets right here. There's no eyelet here. But that's fine. I think I had that discussion with them. I already know what I needed to be done there. I'm actually gonna put on the sweats first. So we got the sweats right here. This is a little concerning for me because when I saw the finished product and they sent it to me over like WhatsApp, I didn't know how I felt about the fitting, okay? But it was also on a model, like a dummy. So let's just try it on and we'll just critique it. Okay, so this is a 400 GSM. I was very particular about everything, okay? And I was a little scared that the thigh here would be too tight as I saw it on the dummy, but it looks kind of nice. So I'm gonna give you guys like a full review in a second. The hoodie, this is kind of like the full fit. 400 GSM, just wanna see if it's too tight. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if the sweater is a little too small. I probably have to measure it just to make sure they got all the dimensions right. But from like the looks of it right now, everything matches. It's got dual zippers just as I wanted right here. So dual zippers right here. We just got to touch up on the eyelets. Yeah, I think like this is kind of like an airport fit, you know? I might just be wearing this at the airport. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can. But like in terms of like the pant length and the dog's right here. Right here, this is kind of the length of it if I just take the shoes off. Right, this is kind of it right here. So I have some like critiques. It's like what's happening here, right? I kind of wish this was maybe stitched on here. But I never actually realized this could have been my fault, so I kind of look at my other sweaters just to see how it is. Same thing here, like maybe it could be stitched on here, so it's just like this, right? And if you guys been following Acreto since episode 1, you know that my first run of samples, the sweater was just like too small. Like it was ridiculously small. It was like about like here. It was about like here, right? But this one, I just needed a little longer, and I think it's perfect. Like in terms of like the length, the pants, I'm pretty happy with. I think they nailed it with the pants. Pockets are really, really big here, and I'm literally sweating my ass off right now. So essentially, this is kind of my process. So this sample came in, and shout out to them because they got me the sample in like I think under a week. And usually the turnaround time is at least 5 to 10 business days for them to kind of like make the sample, and then 4 business days to ship it over to me in Canada. But they got all that shit done in a week and a half, so kudos to them. So I got some other manufacturers that I'm kind of testing out right now as well, just to see, I guess like when I'm ordering from multiple manufacturers and kind of it's like the same sample size, my main concern is the quality. Is the quality good, right? Are they able to follow my tech pack to a T, right? Are they able to follow instructions, the turnaround time, and obviously prices too, in terms of like minimums and all that stuff, right? So I feel like with this first manufacturer, they more or less, I think, nailed it on the spot. I just gotta kind of like measure everything just to make sure everything's proportioned. I don't know if the hoodie's too small, but I feel like it's not. So I feel like it's like exactly how I measured it. I could be wrong. In terms of the quality, right? So this is 400 GSM. It's cotton and poly mix as I wanted. Definitely some tweaks that I want to make to it just to make it more personal to Acreto, like these eyelets. Love the double zips. I gotta get my logo on here too and things like that. But all that will come. I think all that is the easy part. But finding a manufacturer who's gonna listen to you, follow a tech pack, give you advice, give you suggestions, is what I'm really looking for in terms of building a longer relationship before I place that eventual bulk order. So yeah, super excited. You will probably not see you guys for the rest of the night, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon. It's currently 2:43 p.m. I'm prepping for a run. It's going to be a very, very light run at an easy pace, which is why I see you all laced up. It's hella cold in Toronto right now. I think it's about like -10. but we're gonna get this run in anyways. I've been running pretty consistently on the treadmill, but I think we're gonna just switch it up just a little. Do I want to get up in the cold right now and run? Absolutely not, but we're gonna do it anyways. And I think that's actually gonna be like a key thing in 2025 for all y'all who are looking to fucking level up, okay? You're looking to level up, you gotta start doing shit that you don't want to do. And today, we're doing shit that I don't want to do, which is this run. We're gonna just get out there, get the run in. You always end up feeling better after doing things you don't want to do, because at the end of it, you feel kind of like, you just feel relieved. So prepping my subs right now, I'm gonna be making my subs. After I make my subs, we're gonna get ready to dominate this run. Funniest shit just happened. So I literally finished making my subs and I was just filming in, like I was filming here. Just cause like there's like the light here, right? This is where my light source is. Step away for 1 second to go unpack my bag and prep and whatnot. And then this guy here, he comes and takes my spot. Major, come. Yeah. Go to bed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to kick you out, buddy. I'm not trying to kick you out, I promise. I'm sorry. Here, he gets half a treat. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's get this running. Let's go.
Yeah, we should get clips of us running with our dogs.
Yo, there's literally a car behind us with 3 dogs, and they're following the car. It's actually kind of crazy.
Hey, that's a big dog. Goddamn, it looks small from far.
This one not big.
That's a big dog. What do you mean? They probably can do a 5K.
Yo, this guy got so scared.
Yo, I'm not used to dogs.
This
man
man was like, whoa. Good morning, good afternoon actually. It's about 3 p.m. so I'm just about finishing off some work from my 9 to 5. I'm about to hop on a call with Elliot because we got to go over some just some minor detail changes to the our logo. So basically, we haven't really been caught up with all the vlogs and just building Acreto in the series. Elliot is someone I think we've been following each other from like the early ASRV days, and he's extremely talented at logo development and just branding for like brands. Like if you go and check out his page, like he has like a whole wealth of like just like a portfolio of just crazy concepts for different brands. Like he's done some work with like Bandit Running, unofficially, sorry, concepts with Bandit Running. Just check out his page, you'll know what I mean. But I'm about to hop on a call in the next minute to go over the logo. I don't know if we're going to be able to finalize the logo, but we've been kind of at it for approximately a month, essentially meeting every single week, kind of just revising, kind of working off of the previous proposal of a logo. We'll see what he has in store for me this time. It's kind of dope. I've been liking the first logo he's ever created for me, obviously with some minor specs. So let's just see what he's got to say this time, and we'll see. Test.
All good, man.
All right, man. Let's do this, man. I got your PDF open.
How are we doing, mate? Anyway, good?
Good, yeah. Just been super busy, so same old, but like just like it's a different day for now. Do you mind if I like film a little? Just put it on my YouTube vlog, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. No problem.
Yeah. All right. Bet. Appreciate you, man.
Okay, so the first kind of direction was basically taking the shape that we decided or we really liked and just making some more kind of like unique kind of like variations from it. So changing the angles, kind of like twisting it around. This kind of gives me kind of like a Porsche type of feel, so it gives you that kind of a high-end vibe. The minimal kind of like sleek nature, so we can have a chat.
Yeah. So I think my top two, and there isn't a top three just because, well, there is a third, but the top two that I really like is the first one is this one here, the middle one here, which is kind of like the original one that we did, or like our first ever meeting. It was kind of like this too, right? I still really like that concept, but definitely that middle one, that second one, I really like. Showed it to some people too, not this one, but I think in our last proposal before this one in 2.0 there was the two lines too, and I showed it, and a lot of people like they really enjoyed, or they really like that logo. So that's why I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm just being biased now because I'm getting like other people telling me that they like that logo, whatever. But the organic A, I like both of them.
For that top bit where it comes down, is make it a bit sharper, so it kind of accentuates that bottom shot there. So I think like you said, I think the top part overpowers that bottom part just because it is so thick. See how that goes, because what I found is that the organic A works really well, like I said, with that streetwear feel.
So on Wednesday, I'm going to be flying to New York, and then from New York, I'm going to be driving to, I think Philly is my first stop. So I'll kind of just like, let me know when you're done, and I'll kind of keep you posted, and I'll...
Exciting, mate, exciting. All right, mate, so I'll get that over for Wednesday, and then just let me know when you have time.
Yep.
We'll book some time, and yeah, go from there, bro. Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it, Elliot. Thank you so much. Okay, well, we'll chat. Okay, so the meeting went pretty well. I'm actually very happy with the logos, as you can tell. But I'll kind of like show you my thought process here, okay? So I'll show you the logos because I couldn't really I didn't want to be rude and change the camera angles too often. Okay, so this one right here, the middle one, this was the OG logo right here. And we've obviously continued to make some revisions, like rounding the edges, rounding the corners, kind of making more sleek, things like that. But there's this one that I kind of fuck with as well, but I think it's still for me this one. Just because of how simple it is and how timely it is, or how timeless it can be. Like on that call with Elliot, I was also saying like I really like these logos here too, and I like not so much this one, but like this one for sure. But my beef with this logo is that it looks a little too chunky, and I brought that example of like Box Raw where it's like a little more sleek and a little skinnier. Like I'm just looking at like shit like this looks really clean, right? And I feel like we're getting really close. So it really excites me because we've been working on this logo, and I've been saying I need a logo for like the longest time, and like I don't know how I'm going to be able to function a brand without a logo, right? So I think, hopefully this week or by the end of next week, even the week after, right? Like, and I don't want to rush this. I do want to kind of take my time to kind of get your feedback on YouTube, get feedback on my followers on Instagram and TikTok, and just friends and family as well, just to see how we, I guess how do we feel about the logo? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Any changes? I think like this is kind of where I'm at right now in this stage, just to grab feedback. But I think we're getting really close, especially from day one when I started working with him. I didn't really have a concept in my mind, and he kind of like just brought all of that to me. And as a friend that's working with me as well, like he's a friend that's doing this for me as a favor, he's giving me unlimited revisions as well, which is why there's so many revisions. I'm really excited for the future of Acreto right now. This really gets me a little jittery and amped up, but that's that.